Well, I think everybody's ready for the pedicure. Well, today we're talking about sheep, as you can hear, and it's basically time to do some hoof trimming. What we're doing here in the barn is maybe not going to be good as well, so bear with us, but hopefully we can show you a little bit of just how we do it. Well, we've tried getting some footage of this, but it's not really a two-person job, so we're going to show you on Annie the bottle lamb from last year because we're pretty sure she'll let us show you a bit better. So you can kind of see her feet there. So I usually just try to clean out some of that dirt, which is manure and whatnot, so I can see what I'm working with here. And then just going to cut it back. You can see how there's a bit of a, not a pocket, but it's dished in there. I'd like to try to get this flat, basically. Sheep don't have quite the steep angle to their toes that goats do. So you can see, problem with shears is too, or these clippers, it's always one side that you do quite well and one side you don't do as well. You can round off the toes a little bit with sheep.
But so far everybody's had really good feet, not any pockets or anything.
Yeah, no, quite good. And that's probably all I will do because you can see it's kind of whiter in there. We're not down to the flesh, but get the next one. So these are the back feet. I just do them backwards with out like you see.
But that overgrowth that you see that Chris is cutting off right now, that's normal.
Yeah, you probably don't want to let it get to that, but
no, we just have not done them often enough.
She's got a bit long toes, but smaller the foot, the more careful you want to be, obviously.
And he has very dainty feet.
She's not a very big sheep in the grand scheme of things.
Everybody's getting very tired of being inside.
Yeah, they want out. And you can clean up the heel a bit. This is a bad angle for this, but...
Annie.
To flatten it out a bit, and that's probably... I'm going to leave that one. So when I come up to the side, she's quite little, so I picked it up and I kind of put my foot there so that they can't pull it forward. She's going to fight me a bit. This is the bad one for
There's
me.
always one foot that's a bad angle.
Yeah, because you don't want to pull their foot out too funny of an angle because they don't like that. And again, she's got smaller feet, so I'm probably going to leave it at that. Get in here, lift a foot, so you can see he needs some trimming. They're a bit long, and he's going to fight me a bit. They always do.
Takes him a little while to get settled in. You got to be strong to do this. This is a Chris job, not me job.
You can see there's some heel there. You can cut some of that back. You just want to be careful. You're not getting into pink. But as you can see, this cleans up pretty quickly. She's going to try to back up on me now. So you can see there's still no pink or anything there. His feet are actually not that bad. No voids or anything. Try to take off some more there. It isn't hurting, he just doesn't like it. Take off some of the heel. To be honest,
He's trashing the place.
now that's not perfect, but that's what I'm going to go with now because his feet are a bit soft, and that's still a heck of a lot better than it was.
So as we're doing Rosta's other back foot, if I can get it focused, you can see there we've got quite the crack on the outside of that one. Oops, you can see there we've got quite the crack on the inside of this toe right here. So that's something that now that we know it's there, we're going to have to watch that. Regular trimmings will eventually help it, but you definitely want to not let them get too overgrown so that splits out further.
No, and you don't want to, you're better off to do a little bit at a time and come back more frequently than you are to try to take too much off all at once. But that's not a bad cleanup for spring. So here we go, this is the front foot. It's got a little bit of a fold over because bad on us for not doing this more frequently.
Yes, we should clarify, Rosta has not been done since fall.
No. And over the winter months can certainly
get a lot of growth. But you're also finding because we're in spring and it's wet, his feet are very soft.
Which makes it easier to do the trimming, that is 100%.
But it is also easier to go too far, so being very careful when you're trimming in the spring. That cleaned up beautifully.
That cleaned up quite nicely. So this is a little bit hard to film, but one thing you'll notice is we do almost all this standing up. Some people flip them on their butts. We find with the Icelandics, butt flipping or butt tipping or whatever you want to call that, putting them back, which usually immobilizes most sheep, doesn't immobilize the Icelandics. They still fight you. So we've taken the approach of what we used to do with the goats, where we just do it standing up. We'll see if we can film one here from an angle and you can kind of see it from afar. Well, that's one sheep, and you can see from that little tidbit, they usually fight you the whole time, but we do find it's far easier to just do 2 people, one person to kind of control the sheep and the other one to just get it done.